Chapter 1. Andalusia, Spain, July 1647. Gasping, her body slick with sweat, the naked woman raced through the forest, then stopped dead in her tracks, unsure of which way to go. But any direction had to be better than where she'd come from. There was no way the cruel white devil with his foreign tongue would ever touch her again. She would rather die, and she would have already welcomed death in despair but for the newborn clutched to her breast. Her eyes enlarged, as if trying to capture whatever light they could. If only the cloudy sky would part and allow the moon to guide her. And then the woman saw the faint glimmer of a light through the branches. Was it possible? Were the gods listening to her prayers? What if the light turned out to be her pursuer's torch? She could ill afford hesitation now. She raced toward the light. Anything had to be better than being recaptured like an animal. The woman was barely aware that she had emerged from the forest and was now in a wide field, an open target. Her mind played a funny trick, and there was an odd moment where she wondered if this was how a hunted animal felt.
No, I am not an animal. I am a woman. I am not a piece of meat.
She sprinted onward. In the near distance was the silhouette of a house. The light she'd followed came from one of the rooms inside. She could make out an open window. She could see a shadow. Someone moved inside. She gave a little moan of gratitude and hoped they would give her refuge. Hoped she could get there in time. She stumbled and nearly lost her balance. The woman stubbed her toe on a rock, then whimpered, realizing the sound had given her away. She ran even faster. The house loomed closer. Just a few more feet. She could just make out the courtyard, the large wooden door.
Help me! Help me!
She tried to find more speed. Instead, she felt an odd sensation as if something was coming towards her, faster than she could run. A prickling sensation spread up and down her sweating back, sending a chill down her spine that expanded to her limbs. The woman fell, her arms wrapped around her baby. The bones in her arms snapped. She rolled onto her back and continued moving, though everything seemed so much slower now. Using her feet and long, powerful legs, she managed to push herself along the ground until she was in the courtyard of the house. She didn't know how long she lay there. She thought she heard a gasp, thought she saw light even as blackness threatened to overtake her.
My baby!
Realizing they might not understand her, she tried to lift her arms, offer her son to the family living in the house, but her arms didn't respond. She winced in pain and wrapped her lips around her teeth to keep from screaming again. As she began to fade, she thought back to her life in her homeland. Her village had been peaceful, simple. She thought of her family, the other villagers. She wondered if she would ever see any of them again on the other side. Was there another side? She was barely aware of someone pulling at her. Her eyes fluttered open briefly, and she thought she saw her baby fly through the air. Fly! She hoped he would be well. That powerful beast of a man from her tribe had given her this wonderful baby. She couldn't regret all of it, but oh, if only she hadn't walked away from her people just to lie with him, the man who made her legs go limp and her punani flow like a river. She had been unable to resist him. He had such a beautiful smile and knew how to please a woman, and he had been such a gentle lover. She clung to the sweet memory. It pleased her, made her feel good. The pain seemed to ebb as warmth spread through her body. It felt as if she were experiencing him all over again. He had done things to her that no other man had done. He had made her see the gods when they came together. She knew it was wrong, knew she was now spoiled for any other man, but it had felt so good, so right. And the sensation had moved the earth beneath her writhing body. It was as if she would surely die at that moment, with a portion of the powerful man's spirit, his very life, inside her. Surely that was worth some sacrifice.